Hello to my INN330 information management peers and lecturer Alex. I'm today going to explain to you our plan for a report on the information environment of the National Health Information Standards and Statistics Committee, or the NHISSC for short. We will be seeing how the committee measures up with current information management theory and whether a small tendon in the shoulder of government health's giant department is functioning in an information management frame of mind. Firstly, where does the National Health Information Standards and Statistics Committee stand in the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare Department? Well, there are a subcommittee of the National Health Information and Performance Principal Committee, which is one of many committees that report to the Australian Health Minister's Advisory Council. AHMAC helps out to Standing Council on Health under arrangements for the Council of Australian Governments. To save both time and impending sense of boredom on this somewhat dry history lesson, here is a diagram of how they work. This first page, here, the one with the asterisk, that's where the subcommittee sits. As we go to this next slide, we see that is one of 5 other subcommittees mining data from the health sector for the National Health Information and Performance Principal Committee. It sounds complex, but I hope those diagrams provided by their websites for easy of understanding help out a little. So what does all this means for information management? Let's have a look of what Holling and Woods refers to as the mother of all models, the Shannon-Weaver model. Now, I believe that the chain of bureaucracy could appear on this same model for a telephone carrying information. The information source will be what this committee oversees the development of data standards for inclusion in the National Health Data Dictionary, mandatory national minimum data sets for national implementations, and best practice data sets specifications. Now, does the health department collect their data for policy and improvement of services? This committee helps in overseeing this and helps set the protocol for collection. Especially, they provide advice on areas such as data linkage, seeing the links in various statics, geocoding, isolating exactly where the data came from, and data anonymization protocols, how to keep the people working in health who contribute these statics. Back to the Shannon-Weaver model, the destination would of course be the people who make the change ultimately to this policy, and the committee directly above that the advice with this information will be receiver. So there is a cycle going on there. The information source, the static collectors, are the information resource naturally when the committee scrutinizes in order to advise the National Health Information and Performance Principal Committee on how to better analyze and collect the data, but they are also the destination. They are the ones who feel the change the committee makes. If anything, the extended Shannon-Weaver model is the one that fits the bill when the committee meeting being internal processing in order for the information management cycle to repeat itself. So we have a smaller committee of an already ballooning bureaucratic system of information collection and management within the health department. The nucleus of the of this report will center around this question. Is this system needed? Why is this particular subcommittee actions needed to be delayed from another in its four sister committees? I feel this question has a serious implications. We are in the middle of an election. We already have a Campbell Newman in the state and may have Tony Abbott leading a new federal government. Both have played to cut red tape across the public sector. Notably, Health Newman has already provided cuts and Abbott has outlined that some will happen. Abbott has said there is a regulatory creep in the health department system. Are these committees part of a problem? Could we not combine them into one body for policing statistical analysis for the health department? Why do we need to separate trees outlining the number of sub and subcommittees? Information management has always been looking at the balance between streamlining the system and providing clear results. And we hope that by bringing this committee back to roots of information management, the Shannon Weaver models, along with other examples in an expand report, we can see whether these insurer committee are just justified. Thank you.